All right, we're back. We're back. But just kind of telling the story with Jordani, got to see his family life. He has 5 or 6 people living in a one-bedroom.
Wow.
And it just goes to show like what Bronx lacrosse is doing for kids that don't have the financial streams to play anywhere and everywhere that are in the city, right? And I think Harlem, Bronx City, like it's just so special to see what they're doing for kids that, again, don't have the opportunity to.
Yeah. For the longest time, lacrosse was a sport that wasn't accessible to people like that.
Yep.
And luckily, we're seeing like real talent come out of that. As you mentioned, Jordani, he's a top prospect.
Yes, he
in
is.
the class of 2027.
And it would be exciting to kind of see where he goes.
He turned my head. We first posted him on TLN. He was doing wall ball with two balls.
2 balls, yeah.
And it was very impressive and all the type of thing that takes off on social media.
Yeah, I just love to everyone. Obviously, these guys, they get gifted amazing sticks and cleats and all that stuff. And these guys are going to go back and see their buddies tomorrow, and they're going to be like, oh, what's that lacrosse stick? And just keep growing the game that way. That person gets a stick. I love it. So it's awesome. We're getting the next game underway here shortly.
We're getting the next game here soon. The WLL squad is getting
WLL
going.
have showed out all week. They're courtside in Brooklyn, I saw, for the Liberty game.
Yep.
Obviously, had a great event with Maybelline the other day. I can't wait to watch them in the summer, compete in the summer. In a full schedule. I'll tell you what, we were there at Champ Series, and we saw them practicing. It was electric, the girls' game. Mitch, you said you liked the sixes format and the girls. We watched the whole girls' game.
We did. We were on the couch. We were watching it, and I am a huge believer.
We watched the whole game, start to finish.
Number one respecter of women's
over
sixes.
Over Dukes.
Over Dukes.
Is it Kev or Dukes? Because Kev was staying
Kev is the number one respecter.
I definitely
of Kay
watch
Adams.
more women's lacrosse. Come on. I respect all women. And
Kay Adams.
And Kay Adams.
Especially Kay. And no, I mean, I watch a lot of women's lacrosse. I've watched pretty much all of these girls play before, and I'm excited to see them go right here. This will be the most up close I've ever seen any of them play.
100%. 100%.
I wish we could get Matty P in the chair over here.
Yeah.
He's a busy man.
He is a busy man. I love how he's always repping 44. He's always repping 44.
I just love Matty P because he'll just tell these players, you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he's like, just shut up and play.
You did a video with Matty P back in the day.
Legend.
Yeah.
Legend. And people forget, he was on the 1990 Syracuse team, supposedly the best ever.
Is he with Mr. Maltz?
And we still don't know where the trophy is.
What if it's in
his
basement?
I asked him, and his exact responses, Mitch, I don't know.
What if
That's
he has
a lie.
it?
That's a lie.
He knows where it is.
He knows where it is. And look at his stance over there. He's just a guy. He's part of that OG gritty Syracuse boys.
How many calories do you think he burns at TLL game a weekend?
He looks like he needs a steak.
he needs to put some LBs or
Yeah, he looks like he needs a steak, but we'll see.
That's when he was talking with Tierney and they're arguing. You know what? Whatever. He just walked away mid-convo in Philly, I think it was.
The best part about it is he's got a relationship with all these coaches.
He does.
Right? And he's part of that era where all these guys are great players, and now they're still in the mix, whether they're coaches, assistants, or even refs. So he knows all of them personally, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing, too, about the PLO when you watch, too, with Matty P, too, is, like, he lets the guys play. It's not all ticky-tack, this, you know what I mean? Like, obviously there's a fine line of what you can and can't do, but to a certain extent, he lets the boys play, lets the ball fly around. I mean, you see quick restarts. There's not even quick restarts. He's picking up and run.
Yeah, go. Even the fight aspect, which has been interesting, right?
Yeah.
Kind of let the boys tussle it out a little bit. So
Tar Heel takeover here.
Tar Heel takeover. We're doing some intros.
Jamie Ortega, you did a video with her back
Jamie Ortega, 5-time All-American. 5-time.
Wow.
It's pretty amazing. Usually if you play at UNC women's lacrosse, you're pretty good.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. They might not ever lose a game again.
Yes.
I mean, they have Chloe Humphrey.
Not while she's there.
They have Chloe Humphrey for 3 more years.
What do we think about Chloe Humphrey? Does she have the ability to be the best ever women's lacrosse player?
I think she's off to a great start.
Yes.
I'll say
I mean, if she wins 4 straight Swartons,
and
100%. It's not even a question.
Mitch, I think you would touch this as a social media guy. She's doing a great job too of like being active on social.
Yes.
She's TikToks, Instagram brand deals. It's always coming up on my stuff. Like as a star player like that, she's really doing a great job to be like the face of lacrosse in women's game, but also just as a women's athlete moving forward in the sports game.
It's super cool to see, right? I'm a big believer of the social aspect.
So blue is Brooklyn, orange is City
Brooklyn,
Lax.
Orange is City Lax.
So Amy McEnany we had on City Lax. We were talking with that.
I like that. This is going to be cool. Brooklyn.
Oh, we got a
full-on
draw.
Full-on draw.
Sammy
Joe. Sammy Joe Tracy with the W, with the win draw.
So City Lax with the ball first here.
I like that. Here we go. Whoa. First goal.
Shot.
I like that. I like that.
City Lax. Here we go for Brooklyn.
Women's lacrosse got to be a lot harder to play street lacrosse than guys.
I would think.
100%.
Yeah, just because.
Oh, Ellie
Is
Sarah.
that two-pointer? We might need to count
That was
this
close.
two-pointer. If I'm a girl, I'd probably want to play. I probably want to play with
Who
a guy's
would you
stick.
say is the 1-1 right now? Who would you say is the most legendary women's lacrosse player of all time? I guess the first person I think of is Taylor Cummings when we were younger.
But if you
obviously
ask,
Charlotte North now.
if you ask somebody that was in like middle school, high school, their Taylor Cummings is Charlotte North.
is that yeah?
I would say
So
so.
I remember growing up. Taylor Cummings was.
Kev, your era, who was
Yeah.
it?
Michelle Tumalo.
Tumalo, legend
Okay.
too.
Okay. I like that. I like that.
Was Alex Doss playing Kev back when you went in that era?
She's about my age.
Yeah.
Yep. But
I like that.
Michelle Tumalo, I went to high school with her. She was the best player to ever come out of my high school. So yeah.
I like that.
Team
I like
USA,
that.
head coach of Army now. She's a legend.
That's it. Kev, who was a guy that's still potentially playing that was in your recruiting class?
In my recruiting class,
Mike Manley.
Mike Manley
He's
is
older than you.
than
He's
me.
older than him.
Yeah.
Jesus, come
So,
on. Don't do
yeah,
my boy
yeah,
Kev
believe
like
it
He
or
that.
called him 40 last week.
I thought he was, but I learned and now
Come
I
on,
don't.
He's
come on,
34.
dude. 34, that's right. 10 years older than you guys. Yeah, 10 years more of ball knowledge
Yeah,
stored
that's
up in the
true.
old
That's how he knows
noggin.
ball
That is
door. That's
true.
how he knows who had the most goals in the inaugural PLL championship game for the Wizards.
Yeah, I remember.
But Kev, so 34, so that would put you at the
Yeah, I'm
recruiting.
trying to think of who was in my recruiting class. I think Rob Pinnell,
Yeah.
but he wasn't like a highly touted
He
recruit.
wasn't.
Yeah.
He needed
The
that
number
pep
one
here.
recruit in my class, we mentioned him earlier, was Chris LaPierre.
Yeah.
He's the number one
Ours has to be Shelly, mentioned our
Shelley,
right? Was- yeah.
And as a guy that's played around him, even with him, I would have if
Off
I
the
could have
dome.
bought stock in somebody.
Well, that's the crazy thing too. Obviously, Brendan O'Neill was always a prodigy.
Yeah.
But like, obviously, Shelly MVP won it last night. He since 8th grade, we all knew Connor
Yeah.
Schellenberg was in 8th grade when everyone was getting like at the start of commit when he was on those Mad Lax teams, Mitch, back
Yeah.
in the day. He was always the number one guy in our class. I don't think that was ever disputed.
Never disputed, and I think the thing too is kind of got, I don't want to say overshadowed because I don't think that's the right word, but when you talk about O'Neal and that media hype versus Shelley's, it's way different.
Yeah, and I don't want to take away any of the other guys who won Tuaratons because Brennan and Pat, amazing players, they won. But it's kind of, it doesn't feel right that Shelly never got a Tuaraton.
100%.
I mean,
We got Mike Rabel
coming on the
Oh,
show.
how about this?
There we go, right here.
Mike, come on.
Here we go, here we go.
Always great to have Mike Rabel
Mike
on the show.
Rabel. Mike actually might be the most attended guest on the show. What is this, 2 or 3 for
Yeah,
you?
it's like
Long-time
Long-time
listener.
Long-time
Okay,
listener.
interesting.
I feel like
Long
Mike's been
time.
around. Mike's
Been around.
You know what I
You've
do
had
is
a lot of-
I hover around.
Yes.
And then this is the first time I've actually been asked to be on, but I'm a longtime viewer, and I'm a longtime listener, so I'm excited to be on.
Long-time
boys.
viewer,
Thank you.
long-time listener. I like that.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Street lacrosse in your eyes.
Street lacrosse is all about give back, man.
Yes.
You know, we got City Lax here, we got Bronx Lacrosse, we got Brooklyn, we got Harlem.
Yep.
And then right now we got the Pro-Am going on, so we're going to see which women's team representing which organization wins. Cash App sponsoring $5K to the winner, $2,500 to the runner-up. And this is for the community, man. This is lowering the barrier to entry. This is for the pros to interact with the next generation, man. And this is for what
This is what it's
we're
all
trying to
about.
do, yeah.
We've had some pros and some talent in this seat throughout the whole entire day. We've alluded to potentially street lacrosse becoming a league in itself. A lot of the connection has been and one back in the day.
Oh, wow.
Tour stop aspect.
Yes.
Obviously, as a co-founder, is that in the cards at all, or are we not there yet?
I think that might be in the cards. I think
I
we
like
should probably
that.
find a commish
You
right
put this
now.
on ESPN 2 or something?
Kevin maybe as a commish.
yeah.
I got too much shit going on.